after getting a 4-day break, just going to the bathroom and eating some fruits. I'm ready to talk about this brawler that I really think I will like a lot, and that is the Brawler Stu. If you don't know who this brawler is, I'll explain right now. Stu is a trophy road brawler, and you might heard of the stealthy assassin, just the assassin, toxic assassin, and the dark assassin. But have you ever heard of the action assassin? That's Stu right there. Stu is an assassin and a trophy road brawler that you'll get for free unless if you hit 10,000 trophies, which I'll probably have to do a trophy road video. That's gonna take for like 100 years. Like literally, that's gonna take so long that you're gonna be just a skeleton by now. But that doesn't mean I'll just get him for free, you know. But Stu is a trophy road brawler, and he probably belongs in a whole new trio. Now, I did not copy this from Kairos. I swear to God, I said this myself, and it was. I think he is a whole new trio because he does not fit the gift shop trio, because he doesn't look like it. He doesn't fit. He doesn't really fit the, how do I say this, the Star Force trio with Colonel Ruffs. He does not fit the superhero trio with Surge and Max. That means he belongs in a whole new trio, which in my opinion, it's 100% called the action trio. Like, you know what I'm saying. Just check out Guys' video or something. Yeah, he belongs in probably the whole new trio, and we're probably going to get other brawlers that will complete his trio, since we have some brawlers that are still don't have their trio completed, other than Kate, which is going to come soon. But other than that, Stu is probably out for most of you, but not out for me. Supercell, get on with it already for the joint game, Clearly, I need Supercell to get on with it, or else. But Stu is a trophy road brawler. How do I say this? I really like Stu. And he must be a test dummy to keep the Brawl Park safe, since Brawl Stars is related to the theme park. But he might be a test dummy to see if the rides are safe. Well, no one's just safe in Brawl Park, apparently. But that was probably why Stu was built for, just like Sparta was built for, to make the place more greener, and just like to be fitting in one of the trios, which includes Rosa and Bee. We're gonna probably get brawlers that suit Stu in a way. Stu is a pretty good brawler. He can go against and he can take down Frank, since he can do as much damage as Frank can, but he can be kind of bad in some tanky brawlers, if you ask me. But I want to say that I really like Stu, honestly. It's a pretty good brawler. But Stu looks like to be some kind of test dummy for the Brawl Park. He does the same amount of damage as Jesse, or I think Ems does. Or that is the same max HP that Jesse and Ems do, is what I think. But the same damage as Frank and Lou. The same damage as Frank and Lou. He can, but I want to talk about the best thing about this brawler. That is his super. He obviously takes number 1 on the super test for the Olympics, for us 2 Olympics, which is probably for, you know what I'm saying. But because he literally only needs to take 1 shot, and he basically has a super. So you can tell he just needs literally 1 shot, and he activates his super. His super is fast like Daryl's, but dashes like Mortis. But the thing is, he might be faster than Mortis because of his gadget, which is just like 8-bit. 8-bit is super, but it does for all teammates, and also it is also similar to bow is a gadget too. It's really similar to those two, but it is a gadget that helps the brawlers go faster in a way. Now it really helps them go fast because this can really come in useful in some situations. It does not work when Leon has his star power when invisibility equipped, and it doesn't work on Terra's Shadow. But it can make brawlers way more faster, and it can be really useful. It has a really big radius. It can reach up really far, longer than 8-bit's turn. Longer than 8-bit is super, and really more bigger than Bow's gadget. Now I think this can really come in useful in some situations. But his star power or gadget or his star power gas plug, I forgot what it's called, and I have now I don't know, but I know there's a star power or gadget that allows him to dash even faster than usual. So that's gonna be pretty useful. But he does have one of the shortest dashes, because he can only dash about two tiles, but he can dash 75% more when having this gadget or star power equipped. Now Stu can be really good in some modes, like showdown maybe, for example. He can take down some brawlers with additional not so much ammo. He could tie with Rosa in a showdown, for example, because kind of, you know what I'm saying. But for his attack, he throws fireworks at his enemies, which really makes sense to me. But he throws fireworks at his enemies. When he throws fireworks, his super immediately charges up and gets used on. Now this, I'll tell you, one of the best modes he's good on. That is actually probably Brawl Ball. He's really good at Brawl Ball. He can keep dashing forward with just one attack and then keep getting the ball. He can dash so much. Probably players are gonna start. You're gonna see this emoji or this pin on players, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, but this can be really useful in the team. And if there even is a Sprout, bro, you're really dead on Brawl Ball. There's literally all of that. Like, I'm not understanding. I'll just not compute anymore. I'll literally not compute for that. For the record there. We're also getting a new competitive game mode. You can also ban people. You can also pick them, which is pretty cool. In my opinion. I think it is pretty cool. Pretty okay, I guess. But what I want to talk about is how much I really like Stu. I think Stu's a pretty good brawler. He has a dash. It can come really useful in situations. But I want to talk also the brawler Kate. Everybody wants brawler Kate to be released, even the Supercell. But Supercell was like, you can't get Kate released before Stu, which Stu is a trophy road brawler, and you have to get 10,000 trophies. Now we're also going to talk about nerfs and buffs for the balance changes for the brawlers. That's later, but Stu's really cool. He has I really don't really understand what his voice is like. It's pretty weird in my opinion, because I don't know. I never heard one like that. Hopefully I get to, because if you're not looking at the screen right now, I'm really not even close to that man. Stu is probably going to be one of my favorite brawlers, because he's just amazing. Just like... But can we talk about his reload speed? Because his reload speed, Stu is basically kind of maybe like Edgar. But we got Edgar on the ground. But Stu's reload speed is basically like Edgar. Not basically really what I'm saying. But its reload speed can be so fast. his reload speed can get so fast is that he can get brawlers with 1 health remaining because of his due to the fast reload speed the brawlers do has. Do I think this is gonna come in useful in situations? Yes. We're all and we're gonna get the new Brawler kit, which will probably fit in the Star Force trio. Well, I don't know. Colonel Russ is gonna see a cat in his trio, but yeah, I really want to see excited to see other Brawlers for the trio because I wonder how they look like now. I'm not surprised if there's anything maybe magician, maybe another Crash Dummy Stu number 2.0. We're also getting another new skin, BB Londa, and whatever that Penny's name is. Someone put it on the screen. I have no idea what that Penny's name is. It's a new skin, anywho. We're also getting another Stu skin. It's not gonna drop the immediately Stu drops because maybe some of you already have Stu, or he's already out for you. But he doesn't. I think since it's just basically not really a big change for Stu. I think it's just gonna cost about 30 gems, just like in any different skin that just has color change. I think I'm pretty looking excited for this brawler to come out. I just want him right now. Supercell, give me him now. Give me him now. Give me him now, Supercell. If I really want that brawler. Now, Stukin is with assassins just like the assassin, the dark assassin, the stealthy assassin, the toxic assassin. There's a lot of assassins, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of assassins, but he's one of them. He's referred to as an assassin, but some people kind of call him a mobile control supporter thingy. That's Lex. Yeah, Lex. The one who said that. I'm not really sure about that. If Stu was a supporter, I would probably be shocked because I don't think he should be. He's not suited for a supporter. Because you see a Crash Dummy supporting you, hey, I believe in you. You totally can do this. You can totally do this. He immediately shoots fireworks. Stu is, I think it stands for S something testful unit thing. I really don't have any idea what it stands for, but I know it stands for something like with the letter things. With the letters. But I really want to talk about Stu in a whole new video, but I want to talk about balance changes first. And I really want to talk about Stu in a later video because it's going to be pretty big. But, let's get on with the nerfs and buffs. So Amber is getting a nerf and a buff at the same time. I'll talk about it right now. So Amber is getting a nerf to her attack, which only deals 220 damage, if I'm not mistaken. But however, her super, when catched on fire, can do 450 damage, which wasn't the old damage for Amber is super. That is a buff and nerf. Next up we got B. Now B will have a buff, I believe, for her honeycomb. I think when she shoots or something, she gets some kind of weird shield. I'm not sure about her. I really didn't understand anything about it. I did not understand a thing about it, honestly. So yeah, I did not really understand much of a thing about B's news, nerf, or buff. So I'm gonna skip that part, okay? Okay, if anybody wants to know. Next up, well, it's Edgar. Edgar is getting a nerf, because if you thought he was getting a buff, you would be mistaken. He cannot get a buff anymore. I don't think he will. But his health will drop down to a maximum. I think I'm mistaken. I think I'm wrong, but I think it's 3,880. If I'm wrong, just tell me in the